Okay, we are now in Trabzon, and we're going to try to recruit Vasco de Gama. Tran enters a tavern with Custer and sees a bearded man sitting right inside the entrance. Is he de Gama? Probably. He looks like the right guy. How should we approach this? I don't think he is the kind of person to just up and leave with us. Rest assured, he doesn't have any ships right now, and being a restless person, he always thinks that he isn't doing enough. So he'll be looking for something like an adventure at sea. You mean he's looking for an opportunity like ours? Yes. Let's try to really sell that aspect of our pitch. Tran and Custer approach the man and sit across from him. Greetings, good sir. Are you de Gama? I am. And you are? I am Tran, and this is my colleague, Custer. Whoa! You're Tran? I've heard of you. What's a famous guy like you doing talking with my sorry butt? This is some good rum. Barkeep, another. It's like this. With my powerful fleet, I also need a strong crew. You are a well-known seafarer yourself, de Gama, so please join us. What's in it for me? I will go on many varied adventures, which would be a chance for you to continue to grow your fame. Wouldn't that be preferable to wasting away here drinking? I don't think being a drunk has-been is what you want to leave as your legacy, correct? So you just want me to work for you? No thanks. Wow. Unless... so you are considering it. Please, tell us your terms. I have heard of a sacrificial dagger that was held by the Pope himself in an important sacrificial ritual. As the story goes, the dagger disappeared after the ritual. Find me this dagger, and I will join you. Isn't that kind of impossible? How about something else? No, my terms are not up for discussion. Stubborn old fool. What did you say? Put up your dukes, boy. Custer restrains Tran and drags him out of the tavern. Calm down, dude. Fine, de Gama, have it your way. You think you can get off that easy? I will find that dagger. Tran and Custer return to the tavern where they first met de Gama. Let's not look for him without the sacrificial dagger. I want to make sure he has no excuse not to join. Swords for sacrifice to convince him to join. It's hidden in old ruins somewhere. That's awesome. Thanks, game. Let's see here. Alright, well. I guess we'll come back if I ever locate this thing and remember him. I've written him down in my little notebook, so I'll try to come back for him at a later time. Maybe we shouldn't recruit him. What if he doesn't get along with the crew? I think it'll be okay. He's not as simple as he pretends to be. What do you mean? He is from good stock and upbringing. His barbed shell is just a front. And I fell for it. Good thing you did your research. So what should I do? He will only follow someone he respects. You'll show him your strong leadership skills. So boss him around a bit. Got it. Wait. Tran confidently strides into the tavern, Custer trailing behind. You again! You again! Didn't I say not to come back without that dagger? You did, and that's why we're back. You mean... Well, let's see it then. Not so fast. First, let's talk. Barkeep, 3 ales. Shortly, the barmaid brings over 3 tall mugs of ale. Since I brought the dagger, you will uphold our agreement and join us. If you really did bring it, then naturally I will join you. Alright, now let's drink to our partnership, and I will show you the dagger later. Just as the 3 were about to clink their mugs, de Gama holds up his other hand in a stop gesture. 3 hold still, mugs in the air. I would be willing to join you, but I have more terms. What now? I will not be your subordinate, but a co-captain. Well? Tran makes a show of considering de Gama's words, but he had anticipated this and already made up his mind. Tran slams his drink on the table with a resounding thunk. Custer jumps a little, worried the glass would shatter. Tran swiftly stands up in his seat and grabs de Gama by the lapels from across the table, dragging him out of his seat as well. How dare you! Oh, I dare. Tran throws de Gama to the ground and pins his arms behind his back. De Gama, mighty explorer and seafarer. I have been lenient with you, but you really just had to push me, didn't you? You think I don't know how badly you want to be back on the sea? Custer, the dagger. Custer unhooks the sacrificial dagger from his belt and places it on the table. Take a good look. The only way you're going to sail again is on my crew. Take the dagger and get used to serving me, old fool, or better hope I never see you again. Tran gets off and drags him up by the jacket again. De Gama hesitates, then picks up the dagger. Very well, I am yours to command. See? That wasn't so hard. Oh, by the way, I didn't bring any money. Please pay for the drinks. Brr. Okay, we are now in Scores by Sun, which is all the way up here in the northwest corner of the map. I managed to get the much desired automatic tool use, which allows me to now not, I could actually drink my soda pop. I can actually take a drink while I'm sailing from point A to point B. There's also an event or quest here. Hey, old pal, are you the only person here? Yes. People who can run have all ran away. Why is that? How can a fishing village survive without fish? Right. No wonder there are no fish to sell here. It used to have all kinds of fish here. However, they have all disappeared now because of overfishing. People have no way to earn money. They have to leave. Is there anything we can do to save it? Unless what? If there are enough fish to fish fry, maybe we can build some artificial fishing grounds to breed more fish. Although it won't be as rich as before, at least we can have a self-sufficient life. The cat among pigeons. Bring back 20 tuna from the market. I can easily go to Zadar. Okay, that's near Venice. Alright, yeah, whatever. That's no real big issue. Well, our greed is always the only thing that kills us. There are not enough fish fry. We have to wait for a while. Okay. So let's go ahead and alright, we're going to set sail. We're now in Porto. Nothing's going on here except I'm going to try this fashion thing. Where was it again? Bank? Here it is, market. I see these icons. I don't know what this means. I'm going to click on Lisbon. Or I guess I'll click on... It's not doing anything. Faro? Oh, it's Faro, not Lisbon. So we'll pay 100 gold just to see what happens. Awesome. Very useful information. Something about a pig and down arrow. I have no idea what I'm looking at, but okay. That was really pointless. Okay, let's go ahead and go to Seville. I have a formidable fleet. Got max troops on. I should be ready for almost any quest the game throws at me. Oh, here we go. Here's an enemy. So this is my fleet. This green icon, those are my best captain, or those are captains that have a 30% melee bonus if I activate that ability. I'll put them on the outside. We are going to witness history today. We will start from here. Go west to get through the Atlantic and America. I firmly believe that we can reach the other side of the Pacific Ocean. We will become the first group to complete a global voyage of the world. Let's get ready to cast off. Captain Magellan, nice to see you again. It's you. I guard this place on the orders of the Portuguese king. No one, especially you, can pass. It looks like they're geared for battle. Brothers, it seems we have to fight. You guys are gonna be outclassed, I imagine. I also put my skill orders my skills in chronological order. Yeah, you got crushed. You barely scratched me. I have 100% with Portugal, by the way. Or at least I did before all this fighting. This one is a really interesting skill. It just shoots a giant wave across the field. I think it does tremendous damage if an enemy is like right in front of you, like like a shotgun blast. But I'm not entirely sure. It just felt like it did when all my galleys were destroyed and an enemy was boarding this ship, and I activated this ability and it just crushed him. There are too many of them. Are we going to retreat again? Yes, let's save our strength and we'll think of a solution. We need to have stronger ships to break their blockade and more artillery. In regards to shipbuilding, Portugal is unmatched, but when it comes to artillery, the Ottoman have the best technology. And we have to pay a visit to both countries. A global voyage would only be possible after we have formed a strong team. Bolstering the fleet, Maine. Tran must strengthen the fleet by building ships and forging weapons. When he's ready, he will go to the Ghana Sea area and meet Magellan there. Actually, let's go ahead and use the chapel. Use the church to level up my guys. Okay, there's a couple 20s there. I'm not sure who I want to bring out. Probably Bruno, really. I'd rather have Surging Wave rather than, what are my other options? Worship Rush, which doesn't seem to help too much. And Precise Strike. I'm guessing the next artillery strike is, the boat's strike. I'm not entirely sure, or never mind. I don't need it more accurate. If anything, more damage would be nice, but my galleys are all using smoke bombs. Anyways, let's go ahead and set sail. Hopefully 30 is enough. The captain isn't here? Look, he left us a coded message. It says he has gone to Cape Verde. Let's go to Cape Verde then. Easy, easy. There's another message too from someone else. He warns us about a traitor in our midst helping Portugal. No wonder they are always on our tail. Then let's hurry up and tell the captain to take precautions. Let's sail again, Maine. Last year, I set sail from a small island just a little bit northwest from this port. I headed straight west and saw an enormous shadow in the distance. I can't believe my eyes. Okay, my all proper. Yep, there we go. Escort team is ready and must sail for Cape Verde to begin the voyage. In case of defeat, choose a normal resurrection option to leave Cape Verde. You'll be prompted whether to engage in battle. Look at that speed. Okay, let's see here. Tell off what we can. For a new bosun, let's add him to our group. Pop him in. this is not a melee combatant right now, or this ship is not a melee combatant, so since he's level 1, he doesn't actually, he has less force on my level 40 purple, but he'll catch up like really quick. What else is there? Anything? Pretty sure we're good. Seems there is no one here. An ambush. Yeah. Now we're talking. This is like the same boat I got. Curses! We let Magellan get away! Captain, look over there. Isn't that Tran? If we can't have Magellan, then you'll have to do for now. Then you'll have to do for now. Alright, well let's see what you get. Ah, I lost the friendliness. That's fine. I can get back pretty fast. Fight! With all your strength! Well, they have all died. Don't be excited. Finally, we have revenge. These guys are not that powerful. Where shall we go next? Since the captain has already set off to the west, we may not be able to catch them. How about we go east all the way through to the Pacific Ocean? Do you also believe that the Earth is round? Of course. I believe we must be able to meet the captain on that side of the Earth. Let's sail. Alright, what do my logs say now? After the Battle of Cape Verde, as believers of Magellan's round Earth theory, you decided to sail east, believing that you'll meet on the other side. Adjust course and sail east along the western coast of Africa. Please sail to Africa map to track west. I guess we sail south. There's a place right there, but we'll hit that on the way back. This is the very first city we are passing on our eastbound trip. Yeah, but we still have no idea how Captain Magellan's doing. The spy thing really rankles me. I'm not worried about the spy, because I believe Captain Magellan definitely is aware of it and can handle it. Alright, you have a point. By the way, don't you feel that the weather has been getting very hot? Phew, yeah. It wasn't so obvious when we were at sea, but it's been really hot since we landed. I'm sort of having a hard time getting used to this temperature. Same here, but it's not just the weather. The locals are also getting more and more different from those of any place we have been. Absolutely, everything here is totally different from Europe. Things like the style and the color of clothing and people's appearances. You know what they say, each place has its own culture. I bet they also get many different goods. Let's go check out their market. Let's. Indeed, there are a lot of things here I've never seen in my life. Hi there, what is in this box? Would you like to buy something? The merchant fidgets and tries to avoid eye contact. Of course we are here to buy stuff. Why are you standing so far away from your stall? Hey, I'm talking to you. Are you nervous meeting outsiders? No, please excuse me. Were you asking about this? This is coconut oil, extracted from local crops. We use it for cooking, mixing with detergent, and so on. We store it in the box since the weather is too hot. The coconut oil has a low melting point. We need to keep it in a cool place and avoid direct sunlight. Interesting. Isn't it great learning about new things? Wow, is this a diamond? This is my first time seeing diamond being sold at a market. So, where are you from? First time here? Yep, we've just got here from the north. No wonder you would be so surprised. Why were you so nervous to see us? Did we do something against the local rules? No, nothing like that. So were you just passing through? Yes, we are headed to the east. Well, it has been kind of unsafe recently. You need to watch out. Relax. We have been through a lot. Nothing will stop our adventure. Let him finish. What are you trying to tell us exactly? I am not very sure actually. But I just would like to warn you guys to be careful since I think you are nice people. It might be best for you to go back. We appreciate your advice and we'll be careful. Give us a second. We will be right back to buy some goods from you. Tran and Custer ducked into a nearby alley. Something's weird. I could feel that he was hiding something, while still being sincerely well-meaning. It's not just him. It's not just him. I've been noticing people giving us weird looks since we got into this city. Just like how the stall owner reacted weirdly when we started talking to him. Something is going on for sure. We might run into some trouble soon. And it's only the beginning of our trip. I'm used to it already. Don't you think this is a part of our life? I actually look forward to knowing what exactly is going on. Agreed. Let's leave here after we get the things we need. I'm excited to see what's next. Anything new over here? No. As Tran walks down the street, suddenly a raggedy kid pops out from a corner and grabs him. Hey man, you new around here? I will tell you a little secret. The world will be ending soon, but don't worry, for a small initiation fee, you can join my church and be saved during the rapture. No thanks, kid. I don't believe in that sort of stuff. A guard walking by notices the two of them. You again? Yeah, you'd better run. Once we have the evidence, your swindling days will be over, gutter rat. These fearmongers are going after the money of the gullible every day. We know their base is in Abidjan. Can you do us all of us a favor and go root them out? I might if I find the time to. Doomsday cultists. Almost got enough adventure, but favor is not so hot. Favor is really hard. Like, for example, let's say I get this candy, right? Look how much candy I'm gonna have to give this person. Or what about the perfume? This is... That's absurd. I don't know why I bothered looking at the green or the blue. I know I could have drank alcohol while I was there, but I always forget when I'm leaving. Walter, Ancient Pirate. Well, you don't look very tough. Let's go. How to switch boats 1 and 2. Believers be rewarded with eternal life. This world has fallen to disease and corruption. The Almighty has decreed the end for this world and soon the beginning of the next. Those of you who have been blessed by me shall become the ushers of this new world. We are supposed to just believe this world is ending just because you say so. You're not God. It's the truth. I am not God, but I am the chosen one. I bless my followers and fight against the forces of darkness. Just give me 50,000 gold and I will go and get some blessings for you, to lift you to also be a messenger of God. You can actually convince people with this nonsense, but you have to try harder with me. Oh, so you're just here to cause trouble? Have you no heed of God's wrath? You might want to watch out for my wrath, Mr. Pastor. Biff! Bash! Please stop hitting me. I admit it. I'm a fraud. Sounds of gasping and chatter can be heard from the congregation, and the noise quickly grows into an uproar. Well then, there you are. I hope you all can adopt a little skepticism to your lives from now on. Okay, that was... When your officers reach their current maximum level, don't forget to come back here and promote them. Oh, hold on. I wanted to reorganize my skills. But to do that, let's see, 2 goes to 1, and there we go. .46 copper. Too bad it's not iron plate. Nice. Oh, that's a big group. Well, let's give it a shot. Okay, this place is great. I like all these fights. Better not leave with anything less than balance anymore. This is good. This is great for my experience building. Hopefully there's a church in there. I think I got one level 20 guy that needs ranking up.